Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, leadership coach, author and founder of The Human Enterprise. Today I want to talk about framing. You may have heard the word framing before, and how leaders are always putting things in a bigger frame. So if you think about framing, in the middle of that frame we have what we call the content, or the picture if you like, and the outside is the context or the frame itself. What are great leaders doing? The same thing that great organisations are doing. They're always putting things in a bigger frame, a bigger context. For example, the Ritz-Carlton, what do they sell? Their content is they sell hotel rooms, but their bigger purpose, their higher purpose, their noble purpose, their larger frame, particularly of meaning, is we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. Lion Nathan, which I think is now called Lion Co., what do? They sell drinks. And their higher purpose, their bigger frame, their frame of much more meaning, is we are making the world a more sociable place. Now I know it's impossible for you to overnight change the context of the whole organisation, the whole higher or noble purpose of your organisation. And what you can do though is change the context in which your team is operating. Let me give you an example. Starlight, a charity, as you probably know, very, very dear to my heart, had a particular hospital that was opening, on which the Starlight captains were going to be brightening the lives of seriously ill children and their families. But what they found was the hospital was delayed in opening, and a lot of the staff were getting pretty frustrated, pretty annoyed almost. So they changed the context from brightening the lives of seriously ill children and their families to brightening the lives of all the hospital staff that were waiting for the hospital to open. What's your version of that? Here's what I'd love you to do. One, think very, very clearly and carefully about the content that you do in your team. And then secondly, think about the context. And thirdly, just see if you can make that context even bigger, so it has more meaning, more passion, more commitment from your people. I'm Paul Mitchell. Find the passion, develop the skills, make the numbers, and make a difference.